No way, that's a freaking crappie, dude. 4 species. Oh, and there's a slab. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all watching the last video, and for today's video we're going to do a little bit of the same thing, just kind of pond hop, go around. I really wanted to take the boat out this weekend because Friday felt amazing, but of course I had to work. It was pretty windy on Friday, but Saturday the temperature felt good, but it just rained all day. And then now today's Sunday, still dreary, but I think the rain's done. So first spot we're gonna go to is actually a pretty big lake. I've not fished it before. It's it's at the top of a landing on 378, Highway 378. And the reason I haven't really tried it before is just because it's in the opposite direction of everything else. So if it don't work out there, it's just a longer ride back to anything else. But that's the plan. I got 3 rods with me today. 2 of them are, y'all seen my ultralight, but I forgot I had bought a while back. They're little K-Tech swim baits, like this big. I'm excited to throw them and see if anything will hit them. Maybe a shell cracker or a crappie or something. That'd be pretty neat. And then I actually bought a new rod at PSA, Palmetto State Armory. And I had been looking for a 7-foot medium light rod for a while, and I didn't really want to buy another bull bay rod. Well, I couldn't find the St. Croix I wanted, but this rod is a Kuma, and it feels really nice, and it only costed $40. So we're gonna see what it does. It feels really good. Also, in the last video I mentioned something about some crappie jigs I'd found from a company in Florida, or a company that's more popular in Florida. I forgot to show them, but originally I had bought 3/4 ounce, and they were going to be too big, I think, just for normal use. So I went back and ordered 1/2 ounce, and these look a little bit better. You can see them compared to my finger. You'll definitely see me throwing these in spring when the water hits about 60 or 65 for Spanish. I think that'll be a lot more fun than jigging with the straws, especially on those medium light rods. But that's not too far off though. So far the ocean temperature has gone up about a degree a day, I think, because I listen to the NOAA weather station every now and then. It seems like it's going up about a degree a day, which we're going to have some cold weather again here for a couple days, but we're on a warming trend. But anyways, I'll wrap this intro up, and you'll see me at this lake. Hopefully it works out. This looks pretty nice, pretty fishable. So we'll see y'all there. Y'all, we made it. This is that new rod I was telling you about. It's an Akuma Celilo. 7-foot medium light, sorry. I'm gonna be throwing a little Z-Man Slim Swims on a bladed, it's probably an 1/8 ounce jig head. Got the ultralight with them K-Tech swim baits I was talking about. Look how small that is. That's gonna be fun to throw. I really hope it catches something. I've never seen anybody fishing in this pond, so I don't know. It looks like a great pond. I did a terrible job bringing this up. There we go, a little bit better. I suck at rigging up swim baits. Can't just pull up to it that I can see, so I'll do a little climbing here. Yeah, this thing looks great, honestly. And there has to be fish in it because that river floods over into this. I think I want to throw this little one first.
This swims really good.
Oh yeah, people definitely have been fishing in there. You can see the crap on the power lines up here. This is a new rod with the slim swim. Like I say, that's probably 1/8 of an ounce jig head. See how far. Open the bill. Yeah. Super good action, honestly. And I think I can walk around this entire thing. No way. No way. What is that? What is that? Ah! Look at that. Bruh. Nice. On the little K-Tech. Sweet. Crushed it. That's a nice shell cracker, brim, whatever you want to call it. Nice. On the oh, fish on. And it's a bass. On the freaking K-Tech. Oh, don't get all sandy. Oh, a red eye. Or spot bass, whatever you want to call them. Nice. Beat it, nerd. Gotta love ultralight fishing, right? Alright, y'all. So far, 2 for the ultralight, 0 for the other rods, which I have been using this, like, I'll throw this first when I walk up, but I think this must have been an old sand mine or something. People definitely drive around it. I'm not. Pretty cool. That was a pretty little bass. Let's try again. There we go. Oh, that's a nicer fish. It's a pickerel. Dude, they're loving this ultralight. He wanted it bad. Good thing I brought my pliers. Thought she was going to get me. I did not expect a pickerel, to be honest with you. There's a little slack jawed. He tore my bait up. Bro. Goodness gracious. How pretty is that? Lots of little fry around. Maybe that's why they're hitting that ultralight. I'm not a professional, so I couldn't tell you. Definitely need a new one now. Well, maybe not. Shoot, them things stink. We'll use a new one. Put the old one in the side pocket of my book bag there. It's not my property. No need to be littering on it. Honestly, far as properties or ponds like this goes, this one's not too bad. But these are what I'm using. Working pretty good. Might have to get a couple more packs. I bought them out of town. I went up to Greenville, hang out with my buddy, and I bought them up there at a store called Calyx Outdoor Center. Very easy to rig up. I have a hard time rigging up swim baits, but these are rigging up really nicely. All right. Well, I'm gonna just be stuck using this thing all day now. Can't get over it. I think I'll move on after this cast. I guess the thing with pond fishing, you catch one, just keep moving, because there shouldn't really be too many fish in one spot. Not like that. They're all kind of territorial, I would imagine. I missed one. Maybe I'll come back for it. Rats. Felt like another brim though. If it's a brim, he'll try again. There we go. No way, that's a freaking crappie, dude. 4 species. Oh, and there's a slab. Oh my goodness. That's one of the better crappie I've caught, y'all. Get out of town. Look at that. Oh, that was nice. No way, 4 species. Oh, it's a little shallow right here, so I'm gonna have to toss him a little bit. He's just sitting. There you go. Rock on. All right, y'all. 4 species on the little ultralight. So this might just be an ultralight challenge video. The weather is kind of turning on me though, as far as the wind. Not a big fan of that. I'm just gonna keep throwing this thing around. That's the coolest thing ever. That was a monster crappie. I'm just working this little one the same way I work my big ones. Let it sink a little bit, pop, pop, work it close to the bottom. I think with swim baits, when it gets hot, you can do steady retrieves and stuff like that. But right now, everything's still cold. Let it sink, and fish are just huddling on the bottom, just waiting for something to swim by them. I'm about to throw that big swim bait out there though, in this cove. There should definitely be a fish or two in here. Alright, y'all. I figured there'd be more fish in this cove, because this is definitely an area where bait would get pushed into, especially on a windy day like today. But I really am not seeing any. But The wind is coming across a lake like this today. This pond, lake, whatever you want to call it. So I think I'm just gonna have to go back where I came from and just fish the other bank. I wanted to just do a walk all the way around it, get my steps in, but I mean that'll work too, backtracking. But yeah, I thought there'd be more fish in this cove, but I'm glad I decided to come down here. This is 378, it's the way we go to Florida, coming from Myrtle Beach to go down to 95. And every time we come by here, my buddy Fabian's like, why don't you fish that pond down there or whatever? He's like, and I was like, I just don't ever feel like driving up this way. But you know, I knew there should have been fish in here. A big pond right next to the river that floods. But yeah, I'm gonna walk back around. I started at my truck and walked this way, started fishing, so I'll go to my truck and I might hit a few spots on the way back too. But so far, not too much happening on this bank, but I mean, there's still a lot of water to fish. Of course, I'm caught up in fishing line. The wind totally did change. As soon as I walked over here, it started blowing in my face. That's pretty funny. That's usually how it goes. Alright, y'all, the wind is kind of killing it for me. I'm just gonna walk down and see what the rest of this looks like, but that might wrap it up for today. Not disappointed at all. Be a short little video for you, but an interesting one at least. And y'all just hang in there, because spring's definitely coming. You can tell I'm not in a hoodie. Kind of a dreary day, but still feels good. Sure, it'll be hot as balls before too soon, so yeah, it's all gonna be all out in the open. But if y'all enjoyed it, hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe, because I do a lot of stuff in the spring and summer and fall. That's gonna wrap it up, I guess. We'll see you on the next one. Later. All right, y'all, I think that's gonna wrap it up. The wind was just getting in the way up there with that ultralight. It just wasn't working out, but I'm happy to end it on that note. 4 different species, and within an hour, I guess, got some steps in and fished a new pond I haven't been to. This here's the river behind me. I wanted to check it out, see if it might be worth putting in here, but they don't have a dock. And it just makes it a little bit harder when you're by yourself. But yeah, this is Pitt's Landing. I don't think I ever said that. Looks like they cleaned it up some from the last time I was here, because usually there would be people living down here in campers and stuff. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Just keep your eyes peeled. Won't be too much longer. I'll be back out on the beach and the piers. Hitting it hard. So y'all take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one.